Okay, class. Now we come to the second part of the video for today's asynchronous lecture. And continuing from our first part of the video, in the first part of the video, we have solved example 3A. Okay, example 3A. And if you notice, example 3A ni, jawapan yang saya bagi dekat you all tadi, okay, where is my C masa jawapan saya bagi in the first part of the video? Okay, if I'm not mistaken, the answer that I provide you is uxy equals to sin x plus y plus x cube plus y square. Where is C? I just letak C kat sini kan? Plus C. Alright? But how come the answer given here is equals to C? Apa maksud semua ni? Okay. So, this is both answers here is actually correct. Okay, you will understand it further in example 3B. Okay, apa maksud benda ni? Okay, the answer that I give it to you is plus C. Okay, kita ada satu constant kat sini. You can't regard this C, okay, C yang dekat sini dengan C yang kat sini adalah dua C yang kita tak tahu value dia berapa. Can be C kat sini adalah 10 ataupun C kat sini 1000 ataupun C kat satu lagi tu negative and so on, because it both are unknown values. Alright, kenapa jawapan 3A kat sini they make it equals to C? Because remember kat sini, okay, remember in the derivation of the formula for exact equation tu, they already state that uxy bila kita solve, it should be equals to a constant C. From where does this come? Sebab sebenarnya the differential equation yang kita buat tu du over du equals to blah 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 tu sebenarnya equals to differentiate constant, which is C, you get 0. Okay, so uxy ni adalah sama dengan C. So that's why jawapan yang diberi tu, okay, jawapan yang kita dapat ni, alright, the whole thing ni is gonna be equals to C. So what I have, uxy equals to sin x plus y plus y cube plus y square plus C sama dengan C. You tak boleh nak C dengan C ni, you cannot cancel, right? Okay, do not ever cancel C and C here because we don't even know what are the values of this C and C. But what we can do, you can combine this C together. You can combine this C together. So for this untuk case kita ni, okay, for our case, you can combine this C, it goes to here, okay, and you just remove this C and regard the big C on your right hand side. Okay, on your right hand side. So from now on, we are going to maknanya lepas ni, we are not going to consider any C on your on this side. Okay, yang kat sini ni, we just bring C to our right hand side. Okay, macam ni lah maksudnya the most valid answer is in this form. This is very important, especially when we solve initial value condition, meaning that we are going to solve for C value. Kita jawapan akhir kita bukan dalam bentuk C. Instead, we are going to find what is actually the value for C. So untuk find the value for C, we just ada satu C je lah. Nanti you all confused nak cari yang C yang kat sini lagi, satu lagi on your right hand side. No need. Okay, you just consider one C, you bring everything to your right hand side. So that is the C that we are looking for. Okay, for further clarification, let's try to solve example 2B together. Alright. Okay, so this is the question for 2B. We have 2xy minus 9x squared plus 2y plus x squared plus 1 dy dx equals to 0. Okay, so for this question, kalau soalan bukan 2B yang 3B. Soalan 3A tadi, okay, saya tak buat dah exactness test because we have done that exactness test in example 2. Okay, but for this example 3B, we haven't checked yet whether this equation is exact or not. So the first step is you got to check whether this equation is exact or not. Okay, so First of all, you kena cari apa? You need to find what is M and N, right? So M and N, kalau ikut dia punya standard, okay, exact differential equation, it should be in the form M dx plus with N dy equals to 0, right? Okay, so for this case, kita ada tak dx kat sini? We don't even have dx over here, okay? But instead, we have dx kat sini, okay? Okay, we have dx over here. So what we got to do, okay, maknanya betul dah benda ni, cuma it's not in a proper form so that you are unable now to find out what is your M and N. So what you got to do, maknanya darablah the whole thing ni dengan dx. So what you will have here is, okay, maknanya darab the whole term dengan dx. So what you will have is 2xy. Saya ni siap-siap lah. Minus 9x square. The whole term darab dengan dx. And plus with 2y plus x square plus 1 dy. Sebab this one you darab dengan dx pun, this will be cancel kan dengan yang kat bawah ni. And 0 times with dx will give you 0. So by comparing like this, you know already your m is what? Your m is equals to 2xy minus with 9x square. And your n is 2y plus x square plus 1. Alright. Then, how to do the exactness test? Okay, we do the del m or the partial derivative del m with respect to x, right? So, del m over del y, alright? Del m over del y. Okay, so what you got to do, you have with regard now x as a constant. So you differentiate y with respect to y. So 2xy differentiate with respect to dy. Definitely you get the constant 2x. And then differentiate the constant minus 9x square. 0 lah. Okay. And then now, for n equals to 2y plus x squared plus 1, we do the partial derivative respect to x. Okay, so differentiate 2y now become the constant, so it will be 0. X squared differentiate respect to x, we get 2x. So now you see, okay, we have, okay, del m del y is equals to del n over del x, meaning that it is exact equation. Alright. Okay, so done with the first step. Okay, so remember to solve for you, you have two options, sama ada nak guna M ataupun N kan. Okay, so for my case, I'm gonna use untuk hari ni, untuk example ni saya nak guna M. Okay, I'm gonna use M, integration of M dx plus with ky. Alright. So for this case, kalau itulah untuk apa ni, macam saya cakap tadi, this is u, where at the end kita akan dapat dalam bentuk xy. So jawapan nanti akhir kita akan buat equals to c kan, equals to c macam saya cakap tadi. U xy equals to c is our answer. What we are going to solve now is this uxy. Okay, will turn out to be uxy, and this is going to be equivalent to c. Alright, so m dx, what's our m tadi? M kita apa tadi? Okay, integration of 2xy, right? M kita adalah 2xy minus 9x square dx. Okay, plus with ky ni tak termasuk dalam integration. So how to integrate this? Macam biasalah, we regard y tu sebagai constant. Macam tak nampak je lah. Ataupun kalau nampak pun bawa dia bersama when you want to integrate. But you do not have to integrate them sekali dengan x. Alright. So integrate 2x. Okay. Ataupun integrate x sahaja. What you will get? Integrate x, you dapat x square over 2, right? Okay, we're going to have x square over 2. So that 2 akan cancel dengan 2 yang kat sini. So we just left with x square y. And then this one 9x square minus with integrate 9x square. You're going to have, ataupun integrate x square sahaja. You will get x cube over 3. So cancel dengan 9 yang kat atas ni. You will get 3x cube. right? Okay, and then plus with ky. Alright, remember this is our second step. We integrate m with respect to dx, and we plus with ky. We give us our u, but we not yet there because we do not know yet what is our ky. Okay, what is our ky? So you got to solve for ky. Macam mana nak solve ky ni? Ingat, we differentiate u sebab tadi kita cari kita integrate m respect to x. Now we differentiate u respect to y. Okay, ingat macam tu je. Dia macam apa? Different term lah. Okay, kalau tadi x, yang ni y. Kalau yang tadi y, yang ni pula x. Alright, okay, so yang ni, okay, yang ni maknanya del u over del y will equals to, this time we differentiate, partially differentiate respect to y. So in this case, we regard x tu adalah constant. So we have x square je lah, differentiate y, we get 1. And then on this one, okay, 3x cubed definitely akan dapat kosong. And then ky respect to y, you will get del k over del y. Okay, and remember del u over del y is equals to m ke n. Okay, next step kita samakan dia dengan n. Kita dah buktikan. Refer to my video part 1. Kenapa tiba-tiba n muncul kat sini. Alright, and this n is equals to 2y ni. Okay, this is our n, right? 2y plus with x square plus 1. Okay, we have done the exactness test tadi. So meaning that it is verified. Del u over del y is equals to n. So by having this, kita boleh dapatlah what is our del k del y. What is our del k del y? Okay, we just need to, okay, maknanya x square ni pergi ke sini dan akan di-cancelkan dengan yang ni. So you just left with 2y plus 1. Okay, as your del k del y. Macam mana nak dapat k? The next step seterusnya kita integrate, right? Kita integrate untuk dapat ky. K is equals to integration of 2y plus 1 dy or del y, doesn't matter, sama je for this case, but hanya ada y sahaja dalam ni. Alright, so what you will get is, okay, y square. Betul? 2y you integrate, you will get y square over 2 cancel dengan 2 ni, jadilah y square plus with y. Okay, plus with y. And then yang kat sini ni, tadi kan dalam example 3a saya tambah dengan c, right? Okay, you may consider c, tapi macam saya cakap tadi, this is the whole thing is a big c, so you may consider it as c1. Okay, so maknanya jawapan kita adalah, okay, our answer is y square plus y plus c1 equals to c. Yang ni yang saya cakap tadi. C1 and c are two different constants, and tak betul lagi ni, bukan silap ni, tertinggal ni. Maknanya ky ni yang kita gantikan dengan y square plus y plus c1. So maknanya jawapan dia yang sebenarnya, sekejap okay, jawapan dia adalah x square y minus 3x cube. Okay, plus ky kita adalah y square plus y plus c1. Okay, ni kalau ikut jawapan macam saya dah bagi dekat you all tadi, example 3a saya buat macam ni, but this is actually equals to c. Okay, kalau tengok pada explanation yang saya dah explain tadi. Alright, untuk cari value of c, as I said, since this c are two different c's value, so we just disregard this, we just combine this with the big C on our right hand side. Maknanya ibarat kata kita bawa C ni ke belah kiri, dia jadi C minus C1. So we just, but we do not know what is our C1. Maybe C1 ni positif ke negatif ke whatever. So don't worry not, we just consider this as a big C je lah. Okay, so untuk memudahkan cara, maknanya you tak payah tambah C kat sini terus pun tak apa. At the end you just do like this, tambah ni, you just make it equals to C besar. Alright, clear? Okay, now let's proceed to find the value of C ni. Okay. Okay, where for value of C, we have an initial condition saying y0 is equals to negative 3. Okay, y0 equals to negative 3. So, maknanya kat sini, when x is equals to 0, y is equals to negative 3. So, put in the value kat sini. X sama dengan 0, y sama dengan negative 3. Masukkan value. So, what you will have here, x sama dengan 0. X 0. Okay, darab dengan y negative 3 pun tak ada makna lah sebabnya 0. Negative 3, yang ni pun 0 kuasa 3 tambah dengan negative 3 kuasa 2 tolak 3, right? Equals to C. Then from here, we get our C equals to 9 tolak 3, which is equals to 6, right? Okay, so meaning our answer here is x square y minus 3x cube plus y square plus y equals to 6. Okay, we almost there. Kita dah dapat jawapan, tapi jawapan kita is not explicit answer. Apa maksud not explicit answer here is not in terms of y equals to what? Y equals to what in terms of x. Okay, y equals to what in terms of X. Okay, kalau tengok jawapan akhir yang saya bagi dekat nota in the previous slide tu, jawapan dia macam complicatednya kan. So, macam mana nak dapat jawapan macam tu? You may tengok kat sini. Okay, if you look carefully at the answer here, okay, if you look carefully at the answer here, kita ada y square, kita ada y, right? Okay, kita ada y square, kita ada y, and kita tak ada juga y. Alright, so sebenarnya benda ni, it form a quadratic form. Nampak tak? Okay, saya cuba saya explain ini. Saya rearrange dia according to the powers. Kita letak yang y square kat depan sekali. And what are the terms that we have for dengan y? Y sahaja. Yang y sahaja kita ada apa? Kita ada x square y dengan y, right? So x square y dengan y, if you factor out y out, you will get x square plus 1. Are you with me? So hopefully everybody clear. And then kita ada juga sebenarnya constant, okay, yang tanpa tanpa y. Y maknanya dia bukan tanpa y. Y tu ada, tapi y tu adalah y kuasa kosong. Y kuasa kosong 1 kan. Okay, so this one is minus 3x cube minus 6. Saya bawa pergi ke kiri. 6 on your right hand side tu is equals to 0. Nampak? So, daripada sini sebenarnya it form a quadratic form. Betul tak? Dia jadi dalam bentuk quadratic form. So, for this quadratic form, sebenarnya kita boleh cari kan dia punya value of y. Okay? Apa yang standard tu, yang you biasa dengar, okay, yang you biasa belajar dulu, ax square plus with bx plus c kan? Okay, remember this quadratic form, okay, equals to 0. So, if you have this kind of equation, you can solve for x. Betul? X is equals to negative b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. Am I right? Kan? Samalah case dia kat sini. Cuma beza dia, instead of variable y, instead of variable x, with the constant a and b and c, you have a variable y. Okay, you have a variable y. We have y square, y, and this is our the whole lot for the constant. Okay, so by comparing this, then you know what is your variable. Maknanya instead of a y square plus b, a x square plus bx plus c equals to 0, you have a y square plus by plus c equals to 0. Okay, so to get y, you need to identify, okay, y is equals to negative b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. So from this equation class, okay, you need to identify what is your a, b, and c. Okay, so let's try to put it in a proper dalam bentuk exactly sama dengan equation yang ni. So maknanya kita ada y square, okay, plus with x square plus 1, everything times with y, and then plus with, sebab tak ada plus ni, kita jadi minuskan terus, 3x square minus 6 equals to 0. So by comparing this equation with this equation, then you can easily figure out a is equals to apa? A sama dengan 1, b sama dengan apa? B sama dengan x square plus 1, and C is equals to negative 3x square minus 6. Okay, 3x square minus 6. So, untuk dapatkan, to express y in terms of x, you can just put in all the values for A, B and C inside this formula. Tak perlu nak solve nanti you dapat apa ni dalam bentuk simplified pun. Tinggal je dalam bentuk macam tu. Okay. Okay, so maknanya kita punya y is equals to negative, careful negative, b is x square plus 1 plus minus with b square is x square plus 1 square minus with 4a darab dengan c. Okay, so 4a kita adalah 1 and c kita adalah negative 3x square minus 6. Okay, over 2a 2 times with 1. Alright, so answer that I provide to you before dalam slide tu, maknanya jawapan tu samalah. Okay, minus x square plus 1 plus minus square root of x square plus 1 square minus 4. Okay, minus 4 yang ni dia akan jadi plus because of the negative and negative tu. Okay, jadi plus, okay, jadi maknanya jawapan dia adalah 4 3x square tolak 6 terus. Okay, over 2. Let's check dekat jawapan dekat slide tu. Jawapan dekat slide pun dia bagi tak simplified macam saya bagi tadi juga. Okay, so maknanya kalau nak tinggal macam ni pun okay je. Nak make it positive with the negative pun boleh. Alright, so we're done with B. Now untuk C, saya bagi dekat you all to solve and consider this as your classwork submission. Jawapan dah ada, give yourself a try. Ikutlah nak guna integration of m dx plus with ky, or you can also use integration of n dy plus with ix. Okay, don't forget to look for untuk cari jawapan, to look for C because the boundary condition is given to you and this is the final answer. I want everybody to try and submit to me by 11:59 p.m. tonight. Alright, so that's it for the second part of the video.